coughing. Okay, here we go. Hopefully everyone is here. Let me actually get my other Twitch open here. All right, this is going to be a short stream today. Hopefully everyone can hop in and not have to watch too many of the silly ads that Twitch puts on the front of these. But we're going to play two volunteer student levels for my level design course, the final project. This is the first pass. The first pass of their final project, so still in a rough draft state after last week, putting together some gymnasiums to test out blueprints and their player mechanics. This is the first moment where they've drawn out a couple sketches of what that level might be for the 2 to 3 minutes of gameplay for the final project. And this is the rough state. So the very block out state, to get some eyeballs on the level, see about readability, if I can kind of know where I'm going, and give the designer an idea whether their level is kind of readable or not. Keep in mind, the fun part of this level is I allow my students to do multiple different types of level design, as long as the player character interacts with the space in the environment. It's all kind of fair game. So we have some driving games, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, side-scrollers, kind of everything along those lines. Snow Cactus says, "Let's go level design." How you doing, Snow Cactus? The fun part with doing some of these volunteer levels on Twitch, it kind of documents the progress as well. And so I was just realizing today, and with some of my other classes where we're teaching online, we have this opportunity to, after all this is said and done, kind of clip together some of the progress from like gymnasium to first pass, second pass, on to the final levels. So for those students that volunteer to have their levels played, it's a benefit not only to your peers, but also possibly future level design courses that I teach, as well as giving that feedback for you as well. So, all right, let's stop beating around the bush. Everybody wants to go enjoy their Thanksgiving vacation. So let's start off with level number 1. And by the way, these are pretty quick first passes. So we had the gymnasiums due on Thursday. We're play testing these on Tuesday instead of Thursday, because Thursday is Thanksgiving and nobody will be here. So a lot of these were kind of thrown together pretty quick. So here we go. This one is entitled Bounty Hunter. Let's check it out. Unity. Always love it when student games are made with Unity, because I really enjoy Unreal, but I like Unity. So I played the gymnasium on this one, so I know I forget how to adjust the gadgets. So there's that gadget tab, but I know that the jump, oh, you've got a fuel bar now. That actually is super helpful. So now I know I have this fuel bar with my jump. I was watching this played earlier in class, and it's interesting. You have a ramp that invites me to crawl up, but no way to get up. So I don't know if there's a way to like block that off to maybe show that there's a ramp there that maybe you can't get it up. The player movement feels really slow. So I'm trapped inside this circular area, and I'm just using the good old think aloud approach, trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so I hit on the wall and it stopped. So it looks like there's some platforming on this side to entice you to climb up. Some different colors on those would make them stand out a little bit more clearly. Just using the same color as the walls, they kind of blend in. But this is kind of teaching me, I'm assuming, that I can start traveling up, right? And I could start on top of that building. Some type of pickups or interactables would be helpful. It looks like I have a gun. I just noticed that. I should have noticed it better with the cube sticking out, like in the shape of a gun. I actually like the block out character here. Something to shoot out or practice in a safe spot inside here would have been interesting. And it also would help teach me the controls, right? And even some kind of pickups in the air to indicate that I could fly up towards them would be helpful as well. Even on this this building or whatever it is, maybe if that ramp was on the side instead and you could crawl up and around it and kind of get up to the top of it and then entice the player to like make a jump. Like there's this platform sitting over there and I'm still moving really slow, but if I could jump over to that side, once I get high enough, I can see that there's kind of an outside that I want to get to. Shift to sprint. I was just reminded. Oh, so I'm not going to lie. The shift sprint speed should just be the default speed, I think. Because this shift speed feels pretty good. But you may have a reason for that. I don't know. Just my opinion. Okay, here we go. Let's try and make it over the epic wall. Some kind of, even a pickup or something to entice me. Maybe if there was a notch out of the wall right here that kind of showed like a little notch up there to indicate maybe that's where I want to check out. Anything you can do to add readability to direct the player is super helpful. Once again, any use of landmarks is super helpful. So right now that centerpiece is the landmark. That's kind of what my eyeball are drawn for. I do like the use of the train tool around it to give this feeling of enclosure. Like this is a space. Now it feels like I'm on Mars or kind of some kind of desolate planet where, because it's so jagged and vertical on the outside, it doesn't really look like somewhere I should play. The visual interest is all within this kind of this city that's been placed in this valley. But definitely there is this feeling like I should check out that pillar. Oh, can I make it? Oh, I think I could have. If I would have played it right. I feel like the... and then I saw a doorway over here. Once again, that doorway over on the building, over on that far corner, I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go. But it has the same color. If the interior were a different color... like even darker, it would stand out more. We kind of talked about holes earlier in the class. That wall was dark. It would help bring me inside maybe a little bit more. Okay, so looks like I should travel around here and make it out the other side. Whoop. Press E. E for speeder. What? There's a speeder? What do I do with it? What do I do with the speeder? I'm kind of intrigued about the speeder situation. Now it seems like I can go into the great unknown. Should I try going up here? Someone said, "Yep, it's a ship." Don't do that. No kill volume. So I'm very interested in the speeder situation here. Oh, this was a spaceship. Okay, so that's what I'm coming out of. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's see if I can... I have a goal now. I have a goal to reach it to the top of the pillar. I don't think it's possible. So I'm confused. So I'm confused about the speeder. I don't have much direction after that. So that's some player feedback. From up here, that doorway looks very, very open. I'd say this is a great... There looks like a turret right there that could shoot at me. Maybe that's something I should shoot at. I'm going to go check that out. And then there's a big gateway there at the front that kind of feels like I should go that way. Okay, here we go. Come on, let's do this. I'm going to do it. How can I just use as little as I can? And then, oh, look, my fuel started to rebuild too. Here we go. Oh. Not nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Okay. We did it. We did it. I'm amazing. Also, I think I mentioned this before. The fuel actually helps a lot for knowing when to use a jetpack. But like I said before, if they're like two like stretched out spheres underneath the jetpack that turned on when you hit the space bar, it would be super readable. It would just add a lot. All right, so it looks like there's paths in there. I think I need some fodder enemies to shoot. I feel like checking out the, someone said 20 coins. I do, I need some coins. I feel like checking out the turret. This is kind of cool. So I feel like I can almost fly around indefinitely because my fuel starts to, no, it doesn't. I thought it was starting to pick back up, but it didn't. This is awesome though. Come on. Come on. We can make it. No. No, no, no. Yes. No. Yeah, we did it. I'm so good. Let's go again. Here we go. Into the pit. We're going to go back to the spaceship. No. Okay. I kind of want... Okay, I don't know if this is your plan. I kind of want to fly around. I just want to fly around in the space. I want some objects. I actually want some targets to shoot now as I'm flying. What would that mean? But this jetpack is the cool fun mechanic. And then even that guy shooting at me would be pretty cool, and I could shoot back at him. All right, that's it. That's it for the bounty hunter. Where's my bounty? How do I hunt them? Snow Cactus says shoot down spy drones in the sky. I love it, Snow Cactus. Snow Cactus says not intentional, but I love it. Lots of fun stuff happening. So this is the unintentional design, right? This is where playtesting gets you, especially when you're not quite sure what to do. The playtesters are actually find many times what's fun in the game, despite what your initial design was. So you can either embrace that and shift your design a little bit to find that emergent play that you already know is working, or double down on your original design and just make it more clear and obvious of what your intent is, right? So take it for what it's worth. Really cool though. Had a lot of fun playing it. So we are going to move on to the next level now. Level number 2. Called my... Oh, wait. There's no... Where's the playable? Is this it? My Project 3. That's not a... That is it. Okay.
You ever have that feeling when you
wait, stop. Stop. Dang it. This is too cool to have all that voiceover garbage.
Genuinely don't recognize this room.
I'm restarting it, hoping that it doesn't do that again.
You ever have that feeling when you wake up in a strange room, be it a hotel or a friend's place, and you have that brief moment of panic where you don't know where you are? Well, you're having that right now. But it's not going away because you genuinely don't recognize this room.
I don't recognize this room. What am I supposed to do? E? Oh, E pushes the button. Look at that. Nice. I figured it out without you telling me. Maybe you would have told me. Can I open any of these cupboards? What else can I do with the E button now? Oh, it closes on me if I don't leave. Okay.
Exiting the room doesn't help in this situation. Sure, you're in a hallway, great, but there's no windows, so there's no indication of where you might be. Also, you've probably figured out the door's locked behind you, so there's nowhere else to go but forward.
All right, nowhere else to go. Okay, forward to where? This one? Oh, how would I know that door opens? Plus, why is this one feels more narrow than the other ones? It feels a little too narrow. Call me crazy, but I love it. I love this so far. Okay.
Oh, what do you know? Another hallway with even more doors. These doors also probably don't open, and then you're gonna find yourself in another hallway, and another, until eventually you loop back to the beginning. Is that what this is? If I want to loop in a circle, I'd play the one ending in Stanley Parable where you walk around in a circle for a minute and a half. At least the narrator has a decent audio setup.
Ha ha ha. Here's the question. So the game was quiet. Is it louder now? Should I reset it? Should we start over so we have like a nice audio experience? What do you all think? Oh, much better. All right. So I can't open any of these doors. And it looks like it's the far one it's the far one again. Nice contrast with the doors. It's lit very well. It feels really nice in here. I think it goes, depending on what aesthetic you're going for, whether you want it to feel all sterile and clean like this, like it's a science experiment, it totally works. You just have a big button, these dark contrasting doors, and they make this space very readable. There's no discernible difference between the door in front that you can walk through and the other ones.
Oh, it's a cafeteria? I mean, you find yourself in a cafeteria. However, the room is silent and empty. There's not even any food laying around for you to nab. It's just those lunch tables with the benches attached to them. We also can't get behind the service counter because whoever designed this room must have had a separate entrance for this food staff.
Well, and it's interesting that you can walk through the space, but it's not very inviting. This doesn't seem like an intended space to walk in between this table and the chairs. Just saying, that may be a design decision. But this is great. Look how, like, the lower height of the ceiling in here too makes it feel extra claustrophobic. I'm not sure that's by design. This is cool though. And that's the question. This is an empty cafeteria, but it's void of anything. It has the counters and the glass to serve from, but no trash cans or anything. I'm not sure if that's something you want to add to give it more illusion of a real world space, or if this is enough, just the bare bones tables and just enough readable information. And this is the only other door to go, so I'm going to take that. Once again, doors just feel slightly narrow.
Oh hey, we got some windows now. You find yourself in a hallway with some windows that point outside. You can't see outside at the moment though, due to the fact that there are several wooden boards blocking your view. I do wonder if this means we're getting close to an exit. Maybe there's a road we could walk down to reach a city and find out what happened. I mean, anyone who knows anything about code enforcement knows that there should always be a way to exit a building in case there's any sort of emergency. Even if the exit's blocked, we can just start a fire or something so we can get out.
Okay, now it's sterile. Okay, we still have more windows. This is great. The narration is freaking awesome. Okay, another door. Oh no!
Oh look, there's the night sky. We're out. Under. Full. Wait. There's no ground. That's not right. Hold on. Let me check my notes. Alright, here we go. I should have read these beforehand. Let's see. As you walk outside, you see the bright night sky above you, reaching out into infinity. Fantastic. You don't recognize any constellation because you're not good at astronomy. Ditto. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This seemed like a totally normal thought process until you realized the balcony you were on laid suspended, not above the ground, but above a massive void of stars, where no people, no road, no ground, just the endless abyss of stars lay before you. It dawned on you that you were in space. Alright. Jeff Bezos spent $5.5 billion to get here, and you've apparently been brought here for free. I do have a question,
That's
though.
a deal.
How are you breathing?
That's awesome. Someone asked, Griffix3 said, are there multiple endings? So it just ended, right? I'm not going to lie, that was brilliant. Fantastic storytelling. The question was multiple endings, definitely had the Stanley Parable vibe, in a really good way. I have not had levels much like this created by my students, and so I am just giddy with the narrative beats. You have a core mechanic that works. It's opening the doors. Once again, I tried to just kind of do my open thought process as I played it. So either that validates your decisions as a designer, or maybe it doesn't and you want to change it to make things more readable. Snow Cactus says the final door takes you to a room with all doors or no doors. LOL. Try opening all the doors at the end. Wait. Final door takes you to a room with all doors or no doors. So there are multiple endings. I thought I tried opening them all. Well, I'm excited next week. For a potential ending, someone said, not my game, LOL, Snow Cactus. Yeah, everyone's kind of anonymous, made anonymous by Twitch, which is a helpful thing for my students. I don't give out names to my students. Oh, someone said there's actually one door you didn't press and it's got a secret room. Well, I'm hoping that you volunteered to have me play your levels again next week. And I would love to find out more. For anyone watching, this is kind of cool. This feels very different from the first iteration from the gymnasium that you set up at the beginning. And in a really good way. So I'm excited to see how this narrative kind of adjusts and changes as you go on. If there's anything you decided after watching that I think I want to put this twist or adjust this in a certain way. Really, really, really well done. All right, that is level design class for today, for this week. Everybody have an awesome turkey celebration. Eat a lot of food. Hug your family. And anybody who is maybe not having the greatest time this time of year, it happens. You're not alone. You reach out to me. Reach out to. There's help at the school, but I just want anyone to know that is maybe struggling a little bit, that you have people that care for you, and everybody have a fantastic rest of the week. We will see you on Tuesday.